What is up, everyone? Welcome to today's reaction video, and today's reaction is the first ever special monthly request of my brand new Patreon follower, Book Lover. Book Lover, thank you so much for joining the herd, for supporting the channel and joining the Patreon. It means the absolute world to me. It is literally people like you who keep this channel going and keep me being able to do this, which I love so much. So thank you so much for your support. I hope you're enjoying all of the goodies over there on Patreon, all the little extras, the TV show reactions and such. I hope you're enjoying all of them. And I cannot wait to get into your reaction this month because we are getting some voice play, as you can tell from the carrot t-shirt. We're getting to do some voice play and I'm super excited for that. This is The Heart of Life, which is one of Book Lover's favorite voice play songs. So I'm super curious to hear it. I don't think off the top of my head I know the original of this. Maybe once it starts playing I'll be like, oh, it's this song. But for the moment I'm not too sure, so we'll see when it kicks over. But I'm super excited to get into this. It's obviously a little bit older, but not super old, because I can see we got Jeff, Ellie, Lane, and we have Jay Nunn here. So this was pre-Caesar but post Earl. So yeah, and it's just the four boys. So I'm super curious to get into this. As always, please check out the original video linked in the description below. Give it a like, give it a comment, subscribe to Voiceplay if you haven't already, and we're going to get into this. This is The Heart of Life, an acapella cover by Voiceplay. Let's go. Yo, already when they were first doing the oohs, they came in with those first oohs with just Ellie and Lane and Jay Nunn. And then Jeff comes in, and the moment Jeff comes in, you just feel that kind of oomph underneath it, and it just adds so much to it, okay? But then when they stagger it, when they have Jeff just, immediately I was clammed up like this. I love this man's voice.
To see you cry, lying there in that position. There's things you need to hear, so turn off your tears and listen.
You'll know I can't handle it when Lane sings. I love hearing Lane sing. Lane has such a freaking beautiful voice. And yes, he is god tier talented when it comes to beatboxing, when it comes to vocal percussion and filling out their songs. But yo, the man does not get the credit he deserves. Put some respect on his name as a singer. Because when he sings those lines, it's like, it's straight to my heart and soul. And there is something, the thing I always love about Lane singing, there is something that is so late 90s boy band group about his voice. If he was born around that time, yo, he would have been in Backstreet Boys, he would have been in NSYNC, he would have been in a boy band of some kind, because his voice just fits it so well. If Voiceplay were to cover a Backstreet Boys song, or like those kind of 90s songs, if they were to do that, I would want Lane on the lead vocals. I wouldn't want any, like the other boys, they'd be amazing, but Lane just has the sound and his voice just hits in such a beautiful way for me. It's like nostalgia just mixed with pure joy because it's such a rare treat. I was not ready for that. All right, let's go.
There's things you need to hear, so turn off your tears and listen. Paint those your heart to the ground. Love turns the whole thing around. No, it won't all go the way it should, but I know the heart of life life is good.
They might be going into it now. They might be switching it up now. But my brain is going, I think I do know this song. But yo, is this usually a lot faster? That chorus there, that the end part of that chorus just sparks something in my brain. If you've heard these lyrics, but you haven't heard them sung this way, have they slowed this right down and made it super emotional? Because I think that's what's happened here. And it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
It's nothing new. Bad news never had good timing. Then the circle of your friends will defend the silver lining.
I loved that note from Ellie there. The way they did the Lahahining section there was gorgeous. Again, there is just not in like there's not a bad voice in Voiceplay. There never has been. No, like they can do things vocally that are just mind-blowingly gorgeous. And just when you finish talking about how incredible one of their voices is, another member comes in, you're like, oh my god, I forgot how good they are. You know, like Ellie always blows me away. Lane is like a sneak attack out of nowhere. Jay Nunn, I didn't even comment on Jay Nunn in the Jay Nunn part because y'all know how much I freaking love Jay Nunn. The man never misses. He always sounds incredible. He always has that juicy, rich, gorgeous tone. And we ain't even going to get into Mr. Castellucci because I could rant all day. There is not a bad singer in Voiceplay, and it's everything.
Love your friend. We'll defend the silver lining. Pain throws your heart to the ground. Love turns the whole thing around.
That's the part there that is making me go, I think I have heard this song before. Love throws your heart to the ground, but love turns the whole thing around. Those lines are just in here, but just at a slightly different tempo, or like I don't even know. I need to go and look up the original of this song. But yeah, I'm sure if I heard it, I swear I know this song.
Love turns the whole thing around. No, it won't all go the way it should, but I know the heart of life is good.
Great message right there as well, y'all. In terms of songwriting, come on. That is incredible. Things won't always go the way they should, but I know the heart of life is good. At its core, you may have bad days, but at its core, life is good. And yeah, always have to hang on to that. I love that. Come on.
Pain throws your heart to the ground. Love turns the whole thing around. Pain throws your heart to.
Yo, that was like a Jeff Castellucci bass note, but at the same time, it was like he kept it different because he didn't go as where I expect him to of the like the bass. I didn't get the moment. It was just like this nice, smooth kind of bassy thing. So nice.
Love turns the whole thing around. Pain throws your heart to the ground. Love turns the whole thing misunderstood, but I know the heart
Yes, Ellie.
of life is good. I know it's good.
That last big note from Ellie was stunning. Oh my gosh. Yo. That one was absolutely gorgeous. That one was absolutely stunning. Like, I know we get Voiceplay do songs where they just do the oohs and the ahs, and it's not vocal percussion things, but it feels like more recently Voiceplay have found a real formula that work for them, and there are certain things that they'll always slide in there. Like I said with the Jeff Castellucci bit, when he got to that last word that he was going to sing there, I was so ready for it to just go from where it was to boo at the last line, because so many of the Jeff songs, he is a little bit, the last thing he does is drop it down into just a subterranean bass note, like the kind of bass note that leaves you crumpled on the floor. And I was so ready for that. And it came across as nice and refreshing that it didn't do that. And there were so many other things in this one. The fact that it was so much of my boy Lane destroying it, killing it, owning it with the vocals. I adored that. I freaking adored that. Ellie had some insane vocals in there. Jay Nunn sounded freaking phenomenal. Also, guys, it is not lost on me. And again, this might just be one of those situations, right, where they're using, I think they are using like one of the thumbnails or one of the things from one of their recent songs for their display picture. But it's not lost on me that the Voiceplay display picture has Mr. Jay Nunn in there, you know? And like, yo, the latest Voiceplay song, I believe, was Miss Rachel Potter. It wasn't Jay Nunn. So do we have Jay Nunn back as a permanent member, or at least a semi-permanent member? Like, it's seeming that's a very official kind of looking thing right there in the middle of the screen with Jay Nunn in the center and the boys there with him. Maybe they just thought they looked great in that picture, maybe, but fans have been saying it for a while now that like they would love that. I love the formula of bringing other people in all the time. We've had a lot of Jay Nunn songs yet, and I don't think there's been any official announcement of him being back in Voiceplay permanently. But like, it's the first time it's probably been that way for a while, but it's just my first time really noticing it, where I'm like, oh look, Jay Nunn's actually in the proper profile picture now. Either way, that's getting off topic, but this song was stunning, absolutely gorgeous. And again, I feel like I know that song, but they've done such a unique and awesome thing with it that it's just not like my brain can't put my finger on the original of it. But I feel like I know the song and it has a faster tempo, and I need to go and look that up now to find out. I'm going to do that right now. But either way, I hope you guys all enjoyed the reaction. Please check out the original video link below. Give it all the support, give it the likes, give it the comments, subscribe to Voiceplay, and please leave me a like and a comment and subscribe to this channel. It helps out so much. I can't even begin to tell you. And check me out over on Patreon. I do weekly polls for the reactions I do here on the channel. I also do weekly TV show reactions, a monthly movie reaction, a monthly live stream, and at the highest tier, just like Book Lover did today, you can get a guaranteed reaction right here on the channel. So check all that out over on my Patreon. I will see you all in the next reaction video. Have a great day, night, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time zone you're in, and I'll see you next time. Bye.